Hello, beautiful. If you could please join me read the Bible, we are reading Exodus 12. I love you all. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of the month. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, In the 10th day of this month they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. And if the house be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto him unto his house take it according to the neighbor of his souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your account for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male for the first year, and he shall take it out from the sheep or from the goat. And ye shall keep it upon the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. And he shall take off the blood and strike it on the two side posts and on the upper door post of the house, wherein they shall eat it. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with butter herbs, and they shall eat. Eat not of it raw nor sodden at with water, but roast with fire, and his head with his leg, and with the pertinence thereof. And he shall eat nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remaineth of it in the morning ye shall burn it with fire. And thou shalt ye eat it with your loins glided, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand, and ye shall eat it in the haste. It is the Lord's Passover. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and I will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the house where you are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you. May the Lord do that to you. When I smite the land of Egypt, and this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generation. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your house. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from that day until the 7th day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. And in the first day there shall be a holy conversation, and in the 7th day there shall be a holy conversation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this self day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe these things, this day, your generation, by the ordinance of forever. And in the first month, on the 14th day of the month of even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until 1 and 20th day of the month at even. 7 days there shall be unleavened found in your household. For whosoever eateth that which is living, even that shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be stronger or born in the land. And ye shall eat nothing living in the habitation, ye shall eat unleavened bread. Then Moses called all the elders of Israel and said unto them, Draw out and take ye a lamb according to your families, and kill the Passover. And ye shall take a branch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lantern and the two basins and two side posts with the blood that is in the basin, and none of you shall go out of the door of his house until the morning. And the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians. And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come into your house to smite you. And ye shall observe this thing for the ordinance to thee and thy sons forever. And it shall come to pass when ye become to the land which the Lord will give you, according to as he has promised, that you shall keep this service as he come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, What mean ye by this service? That you may say, It is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the house of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smite the Egyptian and delivered our house. And the people bowed their head and worshipped. And the children went away and did as the Lord had commanded. And Aaron also did they. And it came to pass that at the midnight the Lord smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, and from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on the throne, unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and on the firstborn of the cattle. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, and he and his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was no one dead. May the Lord do that to you. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, Rise up and get you forth from among my people, both ye and your children of Israel, and go serve the Lord as you have said. And also take your flocks and your herds as you have said, and be gone and bless me also. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out of the land in the haste, for they say, We be dead men. And the people took their dough before it was unleavened, their kindling dough being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulder. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewel of silver and jewel of gold, and the remnant. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. May the Lord give you favor, so that they lent them such things as they required, as they spoiled the Egyptians. And the children of Israel sojourned from Rameses to Soto, about 600,000 on foot that were men beside children. And a mixed multitude went up also with them, and the flock and the herds, even very much cattle. And they baked unleavened cakes of dough, which they brought forth out of Egypt, for it was unleavened, because they were thrashed out of Egypt, and they could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves victual. And now the sojourning of the children of Israel, which dwelt in Egypt, was 420. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even till they came to pass, that all the hosts of the land went from the land of Egypt. And it was nigh to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out of the land of Egypt. This is the night of the Lord to be observed of the children of Israel in their generation. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, This is the ordinance of the Passover. There shall no stranger eat thereof. Every man servant that is brought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall eat thereof. A foreigner and a heir servant not thereof. Not one house shall be eaten. It shall not carry forth aught to the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall break a bone thereof. And all the congregation of Israel shall keep it. And when a stranger shall sojourn with thee, it shall keep the Passover to the Lord. Let all his male be circumcised, and let him come near and keep it. And it shall be one that is born in the land, for no circumcised person shall eat thereof. One law shall be I'll continue in the next session. Thank you.